Hey everyone, we're here at the beef unit. It is Saturday, mid-August, and that's because we're hosting one of our workshops. So at the Bee Lab, we do a lot of research, but we also do a lot of interactions with our stakeholders in terms of outreach and extension events. And that's a great excuse to introduce or reintroduce Selina to us. So Selina did her PhD at the Auburn Bee Lab, and she's back as an assistant extension professor. So Selina, tell the audience about yourself.
Well, as you said, I was here as a PhD student from 2017 until 2020 and stayed on as a postdoc for a little bit before I moved up to Pennsylvania to do a second postdoc.
Yeah.
And now I'm happy and excited to be back to
Okay.
be working with Extension and the beekeepers.
Yeah, everyone's super excited to have you here. So what were you doing in Penn State? Why did you have to leave us for a year? And then again, happy you came back. So what were you up to most recently?
So I was really excited to work with Robin Underwood, who is a really great honeybee extension person.
Yeah.
And I was able to work on a collaborative project on organic colony management, where we tried to figure out whether we could place honeybee colonies on organic farms and in the future maybe produce organic honey.
Okay. So what's the vision for Alabama? Any of those things you learned in Pennsylvania could be brought down here to the southeast?
Yeah, I learned about a lot of queen rearing as well. I had to rear my own queens. So I think that's something that the beekeepers in the South are interested as well, is potentially having a queen rearing workshop, something similar to what we're doing here. I would be very excited to build a 4-H program around beekeeping and also have a yearly or an annual meeting with all the club presidents to kind of build that network.
Okay, yeah, networks are awesome. So yeah, great ideas, and everyone's super excited again. And we're here again doing our workshop. Sure, there'll be many more workshops hosted by you, and we may go bother a couple of our participants to see what their experiences are for our workshop. So yeah, I think one thing we learned, especially when you were a student, was just how important these like hands-on experiences are. Hey.
Yeah, it's also more fun to be out in the sun sweating together,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, there's a strong breeze behind us, so it might
Sure.
affect our microphones, but it feels very refreshing right now, so we're not going to complain. So, all right, well, thanks so much, Selina, and yeah, we're looking forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you.
All right. Most people probably know who you are, but we're kind of giving a little tour of all of our workshop participants. So, do you want to let the audience know who you are? What do you do with bees?
Okay, I'm Lonnie Funderburg. I'm a beekeeper. I have 7 colonies. Last time I checked, I live in Blount County, Alabama. Bees still fascinate me. I find them very interesting, and this is a field that's constantly changing. There's new information coming out every day from a multitude of researchers, and coming to a workshop like this helps me keep up to date.
Yeah, I was wondering, because I mean, one could argue that you could be hosting this workshop, and you've given a lot of lectures for the ABA and other groups. So, yeah, constantly new information. Is that what you're trying to gain from coming here?
Yes, new information, and yes, I have taught, and I enjoy helping new beekeepers, but I don't know it all. Never will. Have to keep working at it.
All right. Thanks so much, Lonnie, for visiting.
Thank you. Enjoyed it. Great workshop. I'll be at the next one.
Perfect.
I hope. Thank you.
We'll leave a space open for you.
Good. Leave the light on.
All right, we're visiting with the second guest of our workshop. Millie, tell the audience who you are and what are you doing here?
My name is Millie Murphy, and I'm the Extension Coordinator in Escambia County. And I am here to take back your information to the people in my community. I love the fact that everything you do is research-based, and it is not only education that we do in the classroom, but I love the hands-on activities that we do outside. And that's the format that we have used in our county when we have our monthly beekeeping programs. We have education inside the classroom, and then we take them out to the hives.
And we're really excited to see you because, of course, there's many counties in Alabama, and you have a really active beekeeping program. Jack Rowe and down south is helping you too, so really appreciate that. And off camera, you said you were going to steal many of our ideas. So what's one example of an idea that you're going to take from here and take that home?
So today, the biggest thing that I want to take back is the wax melting box.
Okay.
I thought that was a really cool thing, and I think that's something that we can do a lot of collaborations with in our county. I think that we can, if we can find funding for the boxes, then we can get some of our students involved and build this, and then we can deliver the education to our beekeepers and hopefully get everybody a wax melting box.
Cool. And one step towards maybe some more value-added products.
Yes, cool. Exactly.
All right, well, thanks
so
for
thank you for all that you do, you
No
and your
problem.
students.
No problem. All right, we pulled over one more participant, our last participant, I think. So tell the audience who you are and a little bit of your background.
So I'm Carolina Andres-Quinones. I'm an incoming transfer student here at Auburn University. I transferred from Enterprise State Community College, where for the past year I worked as a lab technician in their state apiary diagnostic lab, and then I turned into sort of a manager at the established apiary that they have on site now.
Yeah, we're really excited. A great pipeline coming from Enterprise up to Auburn, and particularly, essentially from like the bee lab down there to hopefully the bee lab here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your major? What are you up to?
I'm majoring in wildlife ecology
Okay.
and management, and I'm hopefully looking for a minor right now that could be entomology.
Okay. Good choice. Okay. Yeah. So what are you doing here at the workshop? What excited you most to come to the workshop?
I was most excited to watch the wax processing because we came up here for another little workshop, so I got to get my hands on honey extracting as well as assessing colonies and reading brood and assessing them for the winter. So that the workshop today definitely reaffirmed that information inside of me, but I was most excited for wax processing. I hadn't seen that before, and it was just really exciting to see the mechanism that the undergrad students at the lab made and things like that.
Yeah, the solar melter, the wax melter. Yeah. Quite a few people have commented on that, so I think that's something we'll keep. So, all right. Well, thanks for introducing yourself to everyone, and I think we showed a good mix of all of our classic workshop participants, and looking forward to our next workshop that will be in Enterprise next spring. So.
I will take the trip. I will be there.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.